previously recorded.
Alright, y'all, this is what the sandwich looking like up close. Hold on 1 second, Grandma. Hold on 1 second, Grandma. That's what it looked like right there. Yes, ma'am.
This breakfast is for us, lunch for him. Good morning. Your food, here go your food. Take your sugar so you can come eat.
Okay.
Alright. They come calling, waking me up this morning. I'm hungry. Fix me something to eat. I said, what time you coming home? Don't worry about it. Just know I'll be there in a little while. I know you didn't. Talking about ain't no ifs or buts about it. Right up there in the microwave. Don't make it no habit. Hey family, today what we about to do is we about to do us some smothered neck bones. Hold on 1 second. Okay, we about to do us some smothered neck bones. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to get your neck bones and get them washed off. It don't matter. You ain't right at this. Y'all know normally I would soak my meat and all that stuff in vinegar. But with neck bones, it ain't gonna matter because I do a pre-clean to mine. Because I like to get it in and clean all that nasty stuff that be in between that bone. Right? All that nasty stuff that be all up in there. So it take a long time and it's kind of hard to clean that, y'all. So what I like to do is I like to boil them first with no seasoning. No seasoning at all. Boil them for maybe like 10 minutes. Boil them for like 10 minutes, and that's a pre-boiling. I'm pre-boiling them to pre-clean them. That's what I'm doing before we even do anything to these neck bones. That way it get all. That way I can get all that nasty stuff off these neck bones before I actually season them and call myself cooking them. You know what I'm saying? Cooking them. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just rinsing them off real good and getting them over here in the pot. And then I'm about to get them on the stove and boil them for 10 minutes. And after I boil them for like 10 minutes, then I'm going to come back and show y'all what I'm going to do next. So I'm just going to fill my pot up with some water and get them on over there. So these neck bones going to be so good, y'all. I'm glad y'all chose some smothered neck bones because I really did want me some smothered neck bones. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. Welcome to my channel if you is new. Thank you for coming. This your girl T, not gonna be me. Y'all don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you ring the doorbell, hit that thumbs up, the like button that is. And don't forget to turn your notifications on so you'll be notified every time I come on and upload a video. Alright? So I'll see y'all in the part 2 of cooking these neck bones.
Did you get it?
What?
Yeah.
Nope. Alright y'all, so now I'm about to dump the neck bone here in my strainer, catching all the nasty stuff. Catching all that nasty stuff. dump them. Then I'm going to wash my pot out. Clean all that nasty stuff out. Yes, honey. Huh? It is on? The TV, Grandma TV, what's going on with Grandma TV and my TV then? The 5 stick, something ain't right. Okay. So, I'm not going to cook them in this pot here. Let me just get me a bowl. There we go. Okay, so what I'm about to do is I'm about to make sure I'm recording. Okay, I'm about to clean. You see how this nasty stuff in between the bone and all that? It'll come off real easily now. Turn that water down. It'll come out real. Thank you, baby. You so sweet. Nah, you can do it. Damn, can you do it?
Yeah, I do it alone.
Anyway, I'm calling you sweet and shit and you sour. Ugly son. Alright, so married people, y'all, married people. Alright, so rinse this off real good, cleaning the nasty stuff out, pulling off extra fat you got to, and all that. She already know who's gonna be done did it. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. That way, you didn't have to be trying to get your knife and dig your finger and all that stuff. Try to clean that out. You know what I'm saying? It'd be hard trying to clean these out when you just trying to do them while they fresh. Boil it first, then clean them. It makes it a whole lot more easier. You know? And these probably gonna cook by 2 hours because I can tell by, you know, how tender they is already. Cook these by 2 hours. They're gonna be in there. Ooh, child. Thank y'all once again. Thank y'all. Okay. Thank you, child. Because I sure wanted me some smothered Neckbones, baby. Okay. So just keep on cleaning that out. Getting all the nasty stuff out of there. Look at that. See that? All that nastiness, get all that out of there. That's what you're doing. Okay. So I'm gonna do all the rest of these. And then I'm gonna come back at you. So now look at all that nasty stuff that I got off of them. Not including what I boiled off of them. Look at all that nasty stuff. Alright, y'all. So now we about to season these here on up. So first thing first, I'm gonna go in with me some chicken-based seasoning. And season to your own taste. Some chicken-based seasoning. Chicken seasoning. Bouillon. Chicken bouillon. I'm gonna put some garlic powder. Black pepper. Onion powder. And some complete seasoning. Complete. Body of complete. Optional though. That's optional. It's up to you if you want to add that or not. Put some complete. All right. Then, okay, so then mix that up. Make sure you get all of them all coated. Nice and good and seasoned to your taste. Seasoned. 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 Ooh. Come on, baby. Okay. That's seasoned. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Just a little bit. Seasoned. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get us some flour, and we're just gonna coat these here with that flour. I just got a heaping big spoon of it. Just coat them. Push it, push it, push it real good. See that? See how it's getting that sticky coating on? Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that TV. Just came out of
So now I'm gonna get these out of here. I just use that so I can coat them up in my bowl. I'll put them in my bowl right here. I mean, I put them in something big so I can coat them up real good. And that's what I got right there so far. So now I'm gonna take my pot. Rinse all that goodness out of it. Okay. Wash it down. Wash it down. Wash it down. Good enough. Okay, so now let's go over here to the stove. All right, y'all, so now I got my skillet up, my pot on the stove. And so what I'm about to do is add me some oil to this pot. Just enough to brown my neck bones. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to brown them up. Just get some color on them. And don't burn your neck. Don't burn your pot, your neck bones, none of that when you do this, y'all. Have your heat down low enough so you don't burn your stuff up, because don't nobody want no burnt gravy, you know? So add them on in now. You can do it in your pan if you got to. Do you a little bit at a time. If you ain't got no big pot, you can do it in a tall pot. However, whatever. Just get it done, you know. So we just browning this meat. We're going to do a little bit at a time and get it all browned up. Just get some color on it, you know. Because that's going to be, that color is going to help with giving your gravy some color, okay? So I'm going to come back once these start browning. some bleach. What was wrong with it? You had to unplug it? No, because I don't know how to do it. I don't even see it. What, the 5 stick? Unplug the 5 stick? No, because I was working on my video, so I didn't unplug it. I needed the internet. While you wait, mix up you a pack of this McCormick brown gravy mix. And let it just sit to the side while you wait, while you browning everything. Okay, now we're taking everything out the pan and keep your eye down low enough. You're going to take you some onions and add it to that. And you're just going to brown up your onions, saute them right there in that pan. Get everything going. If you got some bell peppers, cook you some bell pepper with this as well. I just don't have none, so I'm just using what I got. Cook up your onions. Saute those up real good. Just like that right there. Let them down, baby. Keep cooking that. You don't need no flour in here right now at all because we got the flour on the Neckbones. That's the purpose of putting the flour on the Neckbones, because that flour is going to help make our gravy, along with adding this McCormick gravy. See, I added this gravy just because I like the flavor of this one too. Not saying that my gravy ain't gonna be good. It is gonna be good. I just like to add this one, especially when you're doing mashed potatoes with it too. Woo, that's some good gravy. So keep mixing that in, stirring that up, cooking them down, and I'm just gonna cook them down real good. Right? Follow me, it's gonna taste delicious. Y'all ain't never had no smothered Neckbones before, baby. Trust me, it'll be your first and not your last. You hear me? Okay. I'm gonna come back when they about ready, y'all. Alright, y'all, so I got my onions cooked down, and so now what I'm going to do is we're going to take our Neckbones and add them back in there, and we're going to add us some hot water right down in there. And that's going to make our gravy. So, we're going to get these Neckbones sunk down in here. Right? And then we're going to let this start boiling. And the flour that's on the neck bones, it's gonna start coming off of it, mixing in with this water, creating a gravy. But we gotta season this here. Even though the neck bones are seasoned, we still gotta season the liquid we just put in here. The gravy still sitting on the side. We ain't gonna put that in there right now. Okay. So now let's season this here. Got to season it because this liquid ain't got no flavor. So we're gonna add some of those same seasonings that we put up in there. So we're gonna put us some chicken-based seasoning. Season to your own taste. Black pepper. Garlic powder. Onion powder, complete seasoning. Okay, so onion powder. And gonna add some complete seasoning. Like that. Mix that around real good. And we're gonna let this here start boiling. Get that a little taste to see if it's seasoned enough for you. Don't over season it because we gotta add our gravy mix to this. Just mixing around. Let this boil for like 10 minutes. Oh, look at that gravy. It's already getting started. Let that boil for like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna put my lid on here. Let this boil for like 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna come right. Hold on, let me add a little bit more water because I think I want me some more gravy on there. But I added hot water, y'all, so it can go ahead on and start. I want me a lot of gravy. So I'm gonna add me a little bit more. Yeah, like that. Like that's right there. Y'all see that? See, smothered neck bones is almost like cooking fried ribs. Both of them is a pork, you know, and they taste about the same when you smother them. So I'm gonna get this here a little taste. See how that broth tastes. Oh, that's delicious. Okay. I'm gonna put my lid on here and I'm gonna let it boil for like 10 minutes and I'm gonna come right back. All right, y'all, 10 minutes has went by and this is what I got. This is what I got. You see? See that gravy forming? Just right. Okay. Oh. So now what I'm about to do is take that brown gravy mix that we had, mix that in, hold it right on in here. That's giving it, ooh, more flavor, child. More flavor, more flavor, more flavor. More flavor. And mix it how you should, mix the gravy mix according to the pack. What it say to do. Now, look at that. Look at that. So now we're gonna let this go for another 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do next. I'm just gonna let this go for another 10 just to give this gravy time to mix in with the gravy that we created. Okay, 10 more minutes. All right, y'all, so another 10 minutes has went by, and this is what I got. Now, if you're not gonna do what I'm gonna do next, then you can continue to cook this in the gravy until it gets tender, till the meat is fork tender. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but cook them until they is fork tender, coming off the bone. You don't want them coming all the way off the bone, you know what I'm saying? But tender where they not tough. When you eat them, you want them coming off the bone. Okay, so we're gonna turn this off. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn this here off, and I'm about to take this here and I'm about to add them over into my crock pot. I done had my crock pot on all this time. That way it's hot, it's ready to go, with a little bit of water, just enough to cover the bottom of the crock pot. That way my crock pot, you know, don't crack. I don't know if it'll crack or not with water in it. I just put some water in the bottom of it just to be on the safe side. But it ain't really enough water to even mess up what I got going on here. So what I'm about to do is, we're about to take these neck bones and add them over into the crock pot. That little water I told you I had in there, that right, about to cook that. Okay, so hold on, let me get my pot. Okay, so I'm about to take these here neck bones, get them over here in my crock pot. I got my crock pot on high, and I'm gonna let this here go for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. The same thing you gonna do on the stove. But see, I didn't want to just take my neck bones, put them in the crock pot, add some flour, add the onions, add some water, add some seasoning, because it's not gonna have the same flavor as what I just did on the stove. You know what I'm saying? So you want to do all the work on the stove and then let the crock pot do the rest of the work, tendering them up. That way you could do other stuff. You ain't got to be constantly trying to stir and watch a pot. You know what I'm saying? So do the work, and then on top of that, it gives it more flavor doing it the way we did it, like I said. So get those in that crock pot now, and then we're gonna take this gravy that we made and pour it right on in here over that there. You know what I'm saying? Now it's got all the seasoning, all the flavor, all everything. You ain't got to do nothing else now, because you done did all the work. And when I tell you, baby, these gonna be some succulent, tender, and delicious neck bones, baby. Thank me later, okay? Just stirring that. Thank me later. We're gonna get this up, hold over in here. Pour it right on down in there. Let me scrape my pot. You got to scrape the pot. Now, push those down and around in that gravy. Put the lid on here, set it to high. Let it go for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 until they is tender. And that's it for the neck bones. When I come back, they're gonna be tender. Alright, y'all, I got me a pot over here. And I'm about to make me some homemade mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna just get me some butter off in that pot. I already boiled my potatoes and everything. Get me some butter. Melt that butter. Margarine, whatever. Alright, so to my butter, I'm gonna add some garlic. Add as much as you want to add. And I'm gonna mix that around and just let that garlic just warm up. And melt that butter. Then to that, I'm gonna add me some cream cheese.
You gonna make sure I eat some mashed potatoes and mac and they on what it is, you gonna still make sure a nigga eat that shit.
What you mean?
You already know what I'm talking about.
What you talking about?
I don't know.
What?
Yo, yes.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I want some mashed potatoes and gravy. We just had rice. No. No. You gonna do what you wanna do to it. I'm cooking it now. You whatever extra, you doing that later. Alright. I'm melting the cream cheese in with the butter and the garlic. Got me some sweet peas going back there. I gotta keep checking on y'all, cause my phone acting up. Melt that cream cheese. Huh? Oh, they ain't been running? Keep stirring so it can melt good. You want it melted all the way, so you ain't got to worry about them lumps when you start doing your mashed potatoes. Y'all, they don't want no neck bones. He always talking about he don't want this, he don't want that, he don't eat this, he don't eat that. So I told him, I said, it's time to start eating some different stuff. Put them potatoes in there. Told me, so you gonna make sure I eat me some of that. That's why you making mashed potatoes. It's up to you. You get to looking too good to them, y'all. Ain't gonna be able to help itself. Mix in that cream cheese with the potatoes. We can turn this here off. And then I'm going to add some milk to make it creamy. I like my homemade mashed potatoes to have little chunks in it. You know what I'm saying? It just tastes good. I don't like the big chunks, but I do like to have a little chunks in there. Add a little bit more. Smooth it on out. Got me a potato masher, but I gotta dig in this blood. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Mash those things. I like it a bit. Then I'm just gonna taste it. They good, but I need a little salt and pepper. Put some pepper. Add a little salt. Give it a mix and get in there. And those some good mashed potatoes right there, y'all. You can put some cheese in there if you want to, but I ain't gonna put no cheese today. Y'all know I left my refrigerator open. Bad habit. Tad bit more salt. And I seasoned them while I boiled them. I don't know why they taste so bland. Well, they don't taste bland, they just need a little bit more salt. And that's those mashed potatoes, y'all. On point. Alrighty, y'all, it done been 2 hours. Alright, y'all, so this is what it's looking like. And I'm quite sure. Look at that. Oh. Child, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's how you want them, right? Just like that. You see that? You see that? Child, fork tender, but they coming off the bone, but you don't want them just be tearing up off the bone, just be coming off all in the pot, child. You ain't got none to, oh, child! Okay, that is my smothered neck bones right there, y'all. Child, your girl done did her. Child, Got to be more. Look at that gravy. Got to be more careful. Child, honey. Y'all just wait. Hold up, wait a minute. Child, look at them. Look at that right there. Turn him over. You wanna see? Child. Okay, hold on. We gotta get grandma reaction.
Girl pulled to that table real good, girl. Girl. You got to tell them what you think about them right there, girl. Girl. She going for the mashed potatoes first. I want her to go for them neck bones, child. Just tender.
That's good.
Got to be more careful.
I'm thinking like finger licking good. Lip on. I can, and I'm talking about they ain't playing with the meat on them. The meat on them.
The meat is on them, grandma. You only need 2 on them.
That's right.
Get you another bite of it, child. Let them really see, honey. Make them jealous, grandma. You're going to have to pick it up, child. Pick it up if you can, grandma. And just get them a good bite of it, child. Blow it if you got to. Don't burn your hand. Look, just look at her. Just look at her. Just tear that meat, child. Look at her. Just rip the meat off of y'all. Get the other one. It might be more manageable. It's a little smaller. Oh yeah. Oh child, look how she just pulled the meat off of there.
That's good.
Now what you think about the smothered neck bones? Now I don't want to hear you say no more you ain't never had no smothered neck bones no more now.
Everything right, I better go and come back again.
What you think about them mashed potatoes? I made them homemade.
They're good.
So y'all see what grandma think about it.
Honey, they good, honey. If y'all got a husband or boyfriend or something, they eat some of this, they won't leave you. Just stay that way.
Tell them again, grandma. The meals like this, that's them stick to your meals.
That's right. So then now another woman gonna fix it like that.
I know that's right. Look at her just breaking it with the spoon, child. Them just tender. You hear me? Honey, tell the teeth to get out the way. You don't even need them.
That's right.
All right, y'all. I enjoyed y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy this recipe. Thank y'all for asking me to cook this here. And I hope y'all try it, and I hope you love it, because I know you will. But when you do try, give me a comment. Come back and leave me a comment and let me know what you think about it. Let me know. Was it on point or was it on point, on time, on point? You know? All right, y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have a good one. Finger looking good. Mm.